maintaining the speed limit, i.e. I'm not going to go any faster than the speed limit permits. And I want to see what happens around me in these circumstances. Speed limit here is 50 miles an hour and I'm in the slow lane. Well, lane 1. Or the lane you should always be in unless you're overtaking traffic, essentially. Okay, so the speed limit here is 50 miles an hour. I am not going to exceed the speed limit. I'm keeping a gap from the lorry, so a little bit below 50. We're heading towards Glasgow Airport currently. And we're in lane 1. So as you can see from the sign above there, this road goes to Glasgow Airport and there's an exit for Govan. So I'm going to remain in this lane. If we look ahead, then it says tunnel in Glasgow Airport, but I can stay in this lane, so that's fine. So 50 miles an hour in this lane is what we're going to do. Slightly up ahead there is a speed limit sign for 70, so I'm going to be increasing my speed in a second, but I don't really want to change lane to do that, so I'm kind of already going past people in lane 2. Now this is 70, don't want to block anyone in. So here we are, the road is 70 miles an hour. We've got traffic in lane 1, 2 and 3. Now, although I won't break the speed limit, I don't want to go below either. Anyway, I'm taking a different road, so I'm coming out here. Okay, so back in lane 1. Heading for Glasgow Airport. Now, speed limit is 70 miles an hour. And I want to do 70. Because I'm, you know, why not? So I'm going to pull out. See how we get on. So now we're in lane 2, doing 50, but oh, he's speeding up a wee bit. Up to 60, very nice. Want to overtake all this traffic, want to go faster. Now look, the lane 3 is looking rather congested. This is not ideal. Got a lorry on the left, a car coming in. So, what's your thoughts on the state of the lanes on UK motorways? That lorry is now about to undertake the silver Mercedes. So here we are sitting, being undertaken in lane 1, overtaken in lane 3, and I'm stuck behind a couple of cars in lane 2 going 50 on a motorway with a speed limit of 70 miles an hour. Lane 3 is coming to a standstill. Lane 3 is coming to a standstill. Lanes 1 and 2 are doing better than lane 3 at the moment. But it said speed limit's 40, so now we're down to 40. Now, if we're going to be down to 40, I'd quite like to get back into lane 1 or 2. To be honest, I wasn't expecting the traffic in this lane to come to a standstill, whilst seeing that lanes 2 and 1 were going unaffected. But anyway, last speed sign I said the speed limit is 40. Got a biker friend coming up here. We're opening up again. And we're slowing down again. So a good time to keep a really good gap, you know. The friend behind me, he may want to filter. We'll see. It's a bit of a difficult one to Actually, this is a difficult time to use this as an example of normal behaviour because the traffic's so up and down at the moment. But I'm not comfortable in lane 3, I'd actually quite like to get into lane 2. I'm going to overtake the Mercedes that was doing a bit of lane hogging earlier, but it doesn't look too bad now. What do we think of the Audi up front? I mean, he's really tailgating the van. I mean, even if he's not tailgating the van, because, you know, the van can't really go any faster because he's got a lot of traffic in front of him. But the Audi, not giving himself much of a gap, really, is he? So we're overtaking traffic to our left, so still making good use of lane 3. But I'm still keeping a decent gap from that Audi though. But that Audi very close now to the van in front of him. And the van's got no way of going any faster. He's moving out of the way. He obviously not enjoying that car being so close to him. So looks like the Audi's just going to move up and put a bit of pressure on the next guy. But I don't know what he's expecting him to do because he's not going to really anywhere to go really. So coming down to a 60, but no need to reduce our speed because we weren't even doing 60. So keeping that gap. I don't know if you can see in my wing mirror, but I got a wee more big friend behind me keeping me company. I think I'm actually going to move into lane 2 if I can, because I don't really, like I said, I'm not going to go faster than 60, so I'm going to have to consider moving in now, although we're still overtaking traffic at 60, so we're not exceeding the speed limit, but we are overtaking traffic. Yeah, I'm going to be moving in here. So yeah, 60 here. And we're coming into 50, so I'm going to slow down to 50. That's me down at 50 now. Got a blue Audi behind me. See what happens there. But like I said, I'm not exceeding the speed limit on this occasion, so maintaining 50. It's just a little short stretch, and then it comes to 70. Now, as it comes to 70, traffic is entering the motorway. So I want to accelerate. So I'm going to change lane. Well, we're up to 70, everyone's doing pretty good now. I mean, they're all a bit close to each other, but no one holding up any traffic on the outside lane. And they're braking quite hard. So on that note, I'm moving in. I don't fancy having to constantly discover them all bunched up and braking like that at the last minute. So I'm just going to bring it down here. We're in the slow lane, we're doing 50, you know, people pointed out in my last video, HGVs, etc. I can't go 70 miles an hour, so that does explain why we're doing a little bit slower in this lane. But it's very strange how they all get bunched up together out there on lane 2. Look, so on that note, the conditions weren't absolutely great for it. Rather than seeing people holding up the fast lane, it was more a case of just watching utter chaos, I think. Some people in lane 2, so in the middle lane, who could potentially move back into lane 1, or definitely could have moved back into lane 1, not doing that, and therefore cars passing them on the left. But in fact, no one really on the most outer lane, lane 3, holding up traffic, I wouldn't say. Traffic slowing down here because there's an exit. But basically, yeah, on this occasion we didn't see many people holding up the fast lane. I think that's something you see more of when the roads are a bit quieter. When they're this busy and people are, you know, rushing to get home, what tends to happen more is people sit in the middle lane, and everyone in lane 3 is going as fast as they can, you know, tailgating each other, pushing each other to keep the speed up. So anyway, not the best conditions to look out for lane hoggers, but you know, well, we did see a bit of chaos, so on that note I think I'll switch off.